What's good, everybody? It's the Real AG with the Lightning Fast Fantasy Football Podcast, and we are almost through week 2, fully entrenched in the fantasy lifestyle. Had a full slate of games Sunday, doubleheader tonight to wrap it up, and then it's on to week 3. But as you guys should know at this point, I'm going to be coming at you on Mondays looking at our little fantasy hangovers, just kind of updating you on where things are at from injuries that carried over from week 1, new injuries we saw in week 2, as well as just some last minute best players I think you can plug in if you're looking for that final Monday night substitution. But kind of looking at the injury insight or just updates on injuries. Again, some pretty noticeable new injuries this week. We have Joe Burrow, probably the most important, highly publicized one, I'd say. Diagnosed with, I think, a grade 3 turf toe. Little bit of skewed reports on out for months, out for a few weeks, but either way, he is going to require surgery. And if you took Burrow as your fantasy QB, you're going to be without him for a while. Justin Fields left the game yesterday with a concussion, did not return. Definitely want to check that, as his availability in week 3 could be jeopardized. Aaron Jones left the game yesterday with a hamstring injury, did not return. Again, we're going to want to watch that, just given his age and history with soft tissue injuries like this, and just hamstring injuries with the running backs always linger. We already saw Austin Eckler, suffered a torn Achilles in the Thursday night game. He's out for the season. Both Xavier Worthy and Goddard did not play in their week 2 matchup against each other. We know Worthy dislocated shoulder was ruled out kind of right up to game time, but all reports are that he is looking good for week 3. Goddard was a little bit more unknown news, but knee sprain, didn't practice all week. I think he's on track for week 3 as well. And then Younghoe Koo, the kicker. At first, I think this was reported as an injury. They brought in a kicker with the last name Romo, ironically, to, I guess, audition for the kicking role, because it was later revealed that Koo was just a healthy scratch because he missed a game-time field goal in week 1. So if you had him as your fantasy guy and we're holding on hope, might want to move on from that. Just, certainly want to monitor that in these next few days here. And then my best plays for our doubleheader Monday night fantasy flex here. We have the Raiders going against the Chargers, the Texans going against the Bucks. I got Justin Herbert and Amarion Hampton for the Chargers, Nick Chubb for the Texans, Jacoby Myers for the Raiders, and Emeka Ibuka doubling down in week 2 for the Bucks. But that wraps up our Monday morning fantasy hangover, ladies and gentlemen. As always, like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel.